Hey, what's going on everyone? Designedcoma here, welcome back, and the gameplay you're watching is some footage I took of playing the Recon Wildlands beta. So a few little bits of information I want to give you here is that I did speed up some sections just for the sake of time because I captured so much footage that this would have probably been something like a 30-minute video. So basically what you're seeing right now is you're just kind of getting a little synopsis of the storyline and things like that. And I have to say that storyline, to be honest with you, so far from what I can tell from the beta, seems pretty cool. I mean, I'm really interested in this. Now, I have to let you guys know that Ghost Recon is not it's not your typical shooter, okay? This is the game that got me started into playing online with friends, was Ghost Recon. So this game, this title I should say, not this game in itself, but this title got me into playing games with my friends. So it's really good. It's really fun. It was really nice to get into this. Now, a lot of people think that there's a multiplayer aspect to this game, and there really isn't. So right now you're seeing the customization, the character customization, and I have to tell you, it's really cool. It almost felt a little MMO like. I don't know if anybody's familiar with playing any MMOs like World of Warcraft, where you can kind of customize your character. Warcraft is really not a good example because there's not much customization you can do with your character, but there are plenty of other ones like Star Wars, for example, where you're able to customize your character a lot. In Ghost Recon Wildlands, you can add tattoos, you can change the way the gear looks, shirts, helmets, beards. There is a female character as well that you can customize if you're interested in doing the female character. And you get a lot of choices. I mean, it was endless almost. It almost felt endless. And I didn't really spend a whole bunch of time in there, but I did check out everything. As you can see, I'm kind of going through all the different things, and I put a couple tattoos on my guy and going through all the different hats and things like that. And you can wear an earpiece. You know, I really just ended up going with just the straight earpiece because the big megaphones, the big headphones on his head just looked a little ridiculous. Now, I know this is coming out really late, but I wanted to put this out this week because the open beta is coming this weekend, and if you didn't get a chance to check out the beta, because there are all kinds of follow-ups with the beta codes, I got 3 additional codes, and only one of the friends that I sent it to was able to actually get it and use it. So yeah, that's kind of what ended up with that, and none of my friends got to experience it and enjoy it. So what you're seeing now is really the opening scenes of the storyline, and you're in a helicopter, you're talking with everybody, you're kind of getting a little bit of information and things of that nature. So I really just kind of sped it up here a little bit. That way we could kind of get through it and get to the other stuff really quick. Maybe I should have sped this up a little bit faster, but getting back to the game itself, the way it plays, you have to keep in mind this is a tactical shooter. Now, when I say tactical shooter, that's exactly what it is. You really can't go in all Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, or Infinite Warfare, guns blazing in this game. It does have its difficulty levels where you can make it easy, harder, and such, obviously, but you just don't go in guns blazing. Now, you can do that if you have friends to play with, but at the same time, like I said, you're really not going to be going in there doing a bunch of, crazy shooting everything up and everything, because the AI in this game, from what I could tell from the beta so far, is pretty good. I think it still needs a little bit of work, but to be honest with you, it's pretty good. I mean, these guys will definitely seek you out. From what you can tell now, is the game in itself graphically looks just looks amazing. I mean, it does. It really does look amazing, and I'm really looking forward to this game when it finally comes out and I'm actually able to get it. So you can drive every single vehicle that you find in this game, every single one. You can drive, like right now we're driving the Jeep. The guys that got in the vehicle with me, those are your squad mates if you're going for the single player, if you're just playing alone. And you can play with up to 3 other friends. You can even hook up with other people that are playing in the game. There's ways to be able to do that. You can hook up with them and do missions with them if you want to. So it's kind of got that different little bit of, it has a different community aspect to the game in itself that I wasn't really expecting. Think of Division, the Division, where you can hook up with other agents in Division and do missions with them, or obviously you can play with your friends if you're co-op with your friends. So it's really basically the same lines as that goes. And what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get up on this stupid rock because I wanted to go up. I wanted to get a high point, a vantage point, to kind of give you an idea of the scope and the size of this game world. It's practically endless. I mean, it feels endless. Everywhere you can see, you can go. You may not reach the very tippy top of those mountain peaks, but everywhere you look, there's some place to go. So if you can think of some other games like Dying Light, where it had a lot of places where you can go and roam around and venture and explore and find things and stuff like that. Basically, this game is the same way. You can go anywhere and everywhere you want to. There are certain levels where you're probably not going to really end up being able to go. Right now I'm using the drone, and the drone is really a key aspect to playing this game. I've seen a lot of people say that, well, the drone makes this game too easy. In a sense, I can see where you're coming from, that it makes it feel like it's a little bit easy because of the fact that you can put the drone up and you'll be able to spot your enemies. Now the thing is, though, is the drone will not spot every single enemy that it sees, because it does have its battery life, and at some point the battery just dies and the drone disappears. It'll return to you, or you'll just return it to yourself. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of going through a little bit of a tutorial. I was trying to get into where I can give my squad some commands and some orders to be able to do stuff, but I think that was probably going to happen further into the game. I didn't really get into too much of the beta. I was only able to play one mission. I think I may have gotten halfway into another one, and I just had to pack up and go. I had to leave somewhere. I had to go somewhere. So I left my guys. I left all my ghosts sitting on the side of a road in a van. They were just sitting there parked, just chilling. But as you can tell, I'm trying to give you that tactical aspect of the game, which is the way the game plays, and this is how you play the game. You could go in there all crazy, guns blazing, but you're going to find out in a little bit here what I'm talking about as to why you just don't necessarily do that. So as you can see, I'm sneaking up onto these other 2 guys because I think there was like 4 guys in this little camp up on top of this hill. And right now, I think I'm hoping they kind of smooth these rocks out a little bit. Some of the edges, they just look a little too straight for me, a little bit too sharp, I think. But of course, this is a beta, so hopefully they kind of take care of a few things. It's not obviously game breaking. It's just, it seems a little strange to me that it looks so sharp, as you could tell when I was walking up onto those rocks. Now, the cover system in this is basically an automatic kind of a thing. It's not like you push a button and you're under cover. You just walk up against something and you'll go into cover. And as you can see right now, I'm obviously in cover, and I'm getting ready to take out both of these guys. And I was trying to command my squad to do it, but as you can see, what happened here is I missed that second guy. You saw that little bar up there. It's like a little warning bar. And what happens is, once that happens, he's actually radioing the other guys. Now, if you look over in my mini-map, you see these little cars where they're flashing red, and they're starting to get closer to me. Basically, what's happening is they informed that they were under attack, and now all of these other guys are starting to come to that location to where I'm at. So it's really an interesting game. It's a lot of fun. So far, I've had fun. I mean, I only played one mission, and I absolutely enjoyed it. Sorry if you heard that. That was probably my phone. So ultimately what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get up to this next guy. Now we're going to get into some of the skills that you can increase in this game, and I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize that was going to be in the game, because there's some new stuff here. Like the drone is something that has been in Ghost Recon for some time, at least since I think it was Advanced Warfighter. To be honest with you, I forget which one it is, but I think it was Advanced Warfighter, Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, and it has the drone in there that you can use and operate the drone to spot the drone to spot enemies. So that's something that's been in the game for some time. Now the cool thing is there's like this skill system, and you can increase certain things. Like you can increase the speed of your teammates being able to revive you, how quickly they can revive you. Now this, I think, only has to do with the single player option as far as the game is concerned. And right now I'm just sneaking up on this guy. I thought about shooting him, but I was like, you know, I'm going to try and see what kind of like grab and hold kind of system it might have, and it's really good. I mean, practically flawless, and I just knocked the guy out. I was gonna plug him, but I don't know, I figured I'd just let him lay there and sleep. And as you can see, I just reached a level 2 skill, and here's the little trees. You got weapons, drones, squad, rebel support, and those kinds of things. And rebel support is something that you gain when you're doing things for people in these little villages, and you'll gain support from them for more missions that you do for them. So that's kind of it in a nutshell so far. And to be honest with you, like I said, I'm really enjoying it. I had a great time playing it. I wish I was able to play with my friends. We're going to hit the open beta this weekend, so if you guys are looking to check this game out, definitely give it a try. Like I said, keep in mind, this is not like a Call of Duty type of game. It's a tactical shooter. You need to think tactically, think military-like situations where you're going to want to sneak up on a guy and take out your enemy that way. And there's other things, like you earn points for tagging supplies and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, favorite, subscribe. I'm going to kind of leave it at here. You can watch the rest of the gameplay. There's looks like about 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes left. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and definitely check out Ghost Recon Wildlands. I think you'll have fun with it. If you're looking for something different, I know COD right now is kind of starting to feel a little bit stale for a lot of people. I mean, I have to break away from it from time to time too. I've been playing, you know, some Overwatch and some Battlefield and stuff like that. So definitely check this one out. If you're into this kind of a game, tactical shooters, sneak around, that kind of stuff, I think you're going to really enjoy it. And to be honest with you, they've added some new stuff into Ghost Recon that has really made this game a lot different than what it used to be, because the skill trees and stuff like that was never there. It was just non-existent. You always had the squad guys. They seem to be a little bit smarter than they used to be. But you know, games evolve, right? That's the whole point of games. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.
We're clear on this side.
Silencio, marche. Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿Lo entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
We need to get this done in a hurry. Amaru's an old man. He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead. Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.